Alright, Joe Par people, welcome back to the channel. I'm just Mopar Joe, and there's Drew.
That's me.
And Joe. So they have graciously helped me get this wreck here and did most of the work hooking it up. So I just kind of sat around and ate a donut and watched. This is our Dyno 440, the Trick Flow 240 heads. I put all the specs at the beginning of this video, but also there's 10 other videos of me building this engine and the machine work done by Ed's Machine in Rogers, Arkansas. So Kuntz and Company got us these dyno headers made up. That's a major difference from last time. Also, they're not attached to any glass back mufflers like last time. And these are stepped headers. I think they go from 1 7/8 up to 2 inch. And they have a collector. It's about 16 inches long. So you'll know. Here's our AED 750. This is what he's going to run on his 69 Charger RT SE. And we're going to tune the mess out of it today, hopefully, and see what kind of numbers we can make. If we have time, I did bring the Dominator and the Super Sucker Spacer we can play with a little bit and see what it really gets up to. So here we go. Checking for fuel leaks.
But you have more horsepower than me too. Yeah. Well, I mean, I would keep it at a -8.
Front bowled up, back bowled up.
Leaks?
I don't think so, but I only got 4.5 pounds on my pump at home, so. Are you ready to play the game? I was going to ask you, what is it going to make, Aaron?
1.2 cubic cans, something like that.
I'd love that, but.
I mean, what do you usually run to give them? I operate in the 2.1 per inch territory, so I don't really know. I mean, I'll take, what did it last make, like 470 or something?
534 and 540 on torque, but.
What's the difference in the combos? It's got more
this is a little better head and 40 more cubic inches, basically.
Cams are actually pretty similar.
540, we'll make 560.
I hope so. Corrected power on the first simple pass, full.
Already made 531 torques, about 4,300, so I mean, I'm gonna pull about 3,500 up.
Okay.
We ain't learning nothing down here.
.38, 555 torque. Pulls like an old 440 should.
Yeah, the oil's still cold. Make about 4 pulls that way, 4 or 5 pulls back to back, and that'll kind of get the rig seated. I mean, the motor looks real clean. I was getting excessive low by, looks good. Seems like it's happy. Where'd you say that other one ended up being? What those way of heads usually take a little time to go through. What do we run, 34 now?
34 now.
Where do you think you'll end up? 36, 37?
The other one's about 35, 36. But my peak torque on the 400 was 5,800, or I'm sorry, peak power is 5,800, and peak torque was like 4,800. So this cam is almost identical to that other one. Okay.
Let's make another 2 pulls right there.
Okay.
And then we'll start playing time a bit. We don't want to. You want to make sure the motor's broke in and it's kind of reached its, you know, peak braking power before you start screwing out time and getting a false sense of, gee, I did something.
Yes. Yes.
Pretty much level now.
Yeah.
567 torque there.
562. 566.
564.
Yeah. Got it going on. 34 degrees of timing.
Y'all know that's going to want to spin the tires, don't you?
Yeah. Spin tires. Look pretty.
Make sure you anticipate that.
Oh yeah.
Kind of get a baseline so when we do put timing in it, if it carries better, we'll know it's happier with it.
Okay. Yeah. $571 torque.
571 torque.
Yeah.
571 torque on that one. What RPM is that? 4,500?
45.
Yeah, man. 54, 600. I can all really good up there. Leveled off on torque. I think we got a pretty good baseline to work from now. If you wanted to throw a degree or 2 of timing in it,
Okay.
see what it did. About it, if I think I'm pretty close, I'll take 2 out and see just how much torque I lose at peak torque, because that's your area of peak cylinder pressure, obviously.
Right.
And when you've got when you're not able to, you know, create an advance curve like you are with EFI, you know, you're fixed timing right all the way through. So watch and see how your peak torque is being impacted, you know, and then that's going to tell you, you know, whether you need to go up or down. But I usually, if I think I'm pretty close, I'll pull 2 out and see if I dump a bunch of torque.
Right.
And that's the safe way to do it. But if you think you've got a little on the table, then throw a couple degrees in it. I mean, one pull, even if it detonates a little bit, ain't gonna be the
Right.
end of the world. You know, it's
Right. Aluminum heads and forged pistons. It's not.
it's only going to drop its life expectancy, you know, 3 or 4 years.
3 or 4 years. Drew, you want to go up or down?
Maybe want to try down first. I mean, I would be the one to drive it up. So 36 or 37, I'm sure is.
Let's try 36.
I don't think you cared anything about that. We're still 570.
Lost a tad of horsepower.
Yeah. 5.6 on average. I mean, I'm sitting there looking at all the wide bands moving around.
Here's our 1050 Dominator that I rebuilt recently on the channel. And here's that 750, so you need to see them side by side. So there we are. And here's our Super Sucker converted spacer that goes 4500 to 4150. All right, Mopar people.